But there's a lot of birds in Tobago. They're true, true. There's a ton of birds. I feel like I live up in the mountains in Trinidad. Oh, I hope this cloud stays right there so we could see the sun just peek through the base right between the mountain. Just between the mountain and the cloud. I hope that cloud don't go any lower. This is gonna be a good shot right here. I could feel it. Bro, are you barking at me, bro? That's crazy, bro. So I think we will actually get that money shot today. The clouds are staying relatively where they are. So that nice little space, we're gonna get that shot. Just let me know if my camera is alright. Or does it need a wipe? Hey, good evening, good evening. Nice view, thank you. It's a bit cold here, so enjoy Tobago for you. I will, thank you. Question. The Resac and Nora Lux. Have both of you been here before? And if you guys have been to the stream before, YouTube has done this thing where it's changed your names back to the original name you put on YouTube. So your names look a little bit unfamiliar to me. But like if you were here before, please let me know if you had another name. And see if you could change it back to that name, because this is an issue that's gonna happen for Tobago Carnival, where a lot of you have been to the channel before and talked, and your name has changed because of the YouTube change, which is very dumb. I've been following you. I know, but the question was really if you've chatted before and I've chatted to you, or if this is your first time chatting, then that's different. Then I could let that go. You don't need to change your name, but like if you were a regular, your name change is gonna be a problem for me. No, no, I'm not asking you to. Okay, let me see if I could explain this better. So, okay, that's always been your name? Alright, cool. The real AC. What I'm saying is, if you've chatted here before, if you're a regular person, like if you've been to all my streams and your name was something different, then I may not know who you are. But if you haven't really chatted that much and this is close to your name that you had before, then that is fine. I'm really asking if you're a regular chatter because YouTube changed everybody's names, I think. Wait, you see that boat out there, Jen? Yo, that's cool. That's nice. Okay, never change your name. Cool. Good, good, good. Just making sure. Damn, the sun taking. Come on, man. Give me the money shot so I can get some screenshots. Hurry up and break away from the crowd, son. Hurry up. Do your thing. That party happening over there in Scarborough, by the way. I was going to that. I was going to that party, but however, I have opted to take more rest in Tobago of a second day of doing nothing to go a early morning juve. So I'm going an early morning juve party. So I'll be live at around 3 or 4 o'clock tomorrow morning. As a heads up. And then we have pan and powder, as always, later on in the afternoon, around 5, 6. So we'll have a double stream tomorrow. At the cost of doing nothing and resting today. Hey, Anilo. I love it. And I love that you're using the name I use for all, Rad Nation. I love it. I'm Trinidad and I've never been to Tobago. I'm ashamed. It's such a beautiful sunset. Wow, you know, that's something that still baffles me a little bit. How there's so much people from Trinidad living in Trinidad and have never been to Tobago. And it gets even more ridiculous when that person told me that they're 45, 50, 55, 60. Imagine 60 years of your life and you've never once set foot in the sister island of the nation. Is crazy. I wouldn't beat you up too much about it, but still, just that fact is just wild. Like, I could understand not traveling outside of Trinidad to go to the States or the UK or a faraway Caribbean island, but like Tobago is like so much years. Never stepped foot in Tobago is crazy. So I'm always shocked when people tell me they've lived all their life in Trinidad and never traveled to Tobago. It's quite a sight to hear, if that makes sense. Well, 32. Wow, you're 1 year younger than me. 32 is not that bad. Please don't make it reach 60 and you haven't come to Tobago. Tobago has always been like a nice little getaway from Trinidad, I would say. Because Trinidad is more about the bustle and hustle lifestyle. Whereas, of course, there's places in Trinidad for you to relax. We're not putting on Trinidad, but you know, Tobago is just more, way more nature, way more quiet. As you can see, there's 1,000 bird songs coming through the camera. Oh, the sun playing with us, boy. I've never seen the sun take so long to picture. Oh, bow-legged, damn. So you see, you buried your feet in beach sand, and the miracle healing properties of the ocean helped you a little bit. I'm going to visit in December. I got to. Yes, that's great. December is a kind of interesting time to visit Tobago, but hey, I wouldn't knock your choice a month. I wouldn't knock your choice a month. As long as you come, visit, enjoy it a little bit. Oh my gosh, Jen, that autocorrect is so funny. And I know that is autocorrect because when sometimes you type Tobago on a predictive text keypad, it does do Tobago. That's so funny, Tobago. That's a bad autocorrect, sis. Yes, I am in Scarborough. So I'm very close to downtown Scarborough. I am legit up a hill next to Scarborough. Still in Scarborough, but just up a hill. So Scarborough is literally the section here. The port is right there. And we just up a hill overseeing Scarborough. So it's like a 15-minute walk to reach Scarborough. 10 to 15. How fast you walk? That is tequila twist. That is the tequila twist fetio. The sun is coming out. Yo, let's go. Yo, get ready with your shots, by the way. Okay, that is the tequila sunrise or tequila twist. One of those. That's you hearing in the background there. So I haven't done the next up for the juvie that are streaming in the morning. So. Oh, this is gonna be great. This is what we waited for right here. The money shot is coming. We're gonna have like, I estimate like 2 to 3 minutes before it dips down under the mountain. So you're going to get the full sun. Hey, Sue. I'm good, Sue. I'm good. All right. Where to tonight? Carview, I am opting to take the night off again. I'm opting to take the night off again, so I'm not really planning to do anything tonight. In place of doing nothing tonight, again, I will be doing a juve in the morning. I'll be doing a juve. I forgot the mass band that's having a juve, but you'll see the stream up, so expect a stream between 3 to 4 tomorrow morning. And then, of course, you have the pan and powder later tomorrow as well. So we're doing double stream tomorrow because me taking time off again today. I really not feeling to do anything. I'll be honest. I wanted to go to this fete that you're hearing in the background here, but I was like, nah, I'll rest. Hey, Mikhail. I think I missed you. I don't know if you was in the stream. I don't know if you was on the pavement time. I think you was, Mikhail, but I was having so much fun. I didn't really see who was coming in the chat, so I think you may have been there. Sorry if I didn't say hello to you, but I feel like it was there, Mikhail. I feel like it was there. So my bad. So seeing you now. Alright, this is the part where the sun really starts to glow. Just as it disappears behind the mountain. Nah, it's not that Juve, K-Rich. It's not that Juve. I haven't put it up yet. Like I said, the next up is not up yet. There's two separate Juves. That's the official Carnival Juve itself on this Sunday. I go into a different Juve in the morning. So if it looks good, I'm not too sure how the shot is coming across to you guys. So if it looks good, take a picture, send it to my Instagram or send it to my WhatsApp, who has my WhatsApp or whatever. Or show me how it looks on your flat screen TV. I always like to see how my stream looks on TV, so you could do that. Oh, that is beautiful. See if I could zoom in on that. Oh, now that the glow is going, you could see the ball of the sun now. Oh, that is beautiful. That Damn, that's so crazy. That really is crazy. A fete that is 40 minutes away from me. You could hear up the mountainside. Oh, I love that. Alright, so thank you for everyone who took pictures and sent it to me on social media. I appreciate that. It looks really good. It looks really, really good on a flat screen TV. Technology is really remarkable these days. From my device straight to your TV in the US or in Canada, and it's sent back to me. It's great. I think there's a bird nest in the roof of the place as well. It's just quite hilarious. I think tonight have like 4 different fetes as well. I'm not too sure what fetes there are, but yeah, there's like 4 different fetes going on tonight as well. So is that a rock in the water? I don't think so, no. The jetty is right here. There's one right here. That's the port right there. Because I don't think we have any boats. What is the time? The time is 5:40. Okay, so if the boats were to actually be on time, around 6:30 you would see one of the boats coming in right here, but I think the boats take longer, so around 7 something you would see the boat coming in right here. But that's the port right there. Yeah, no, to the left. All this is the whole jetty here. All that's the whole jetty. Okay, so this thing here. Okay. That is... So... Guess it's just a bunch of... It's either one long elongated rock, or it's a bunch of stones just placed there. But it's probably just one massive slab of stone. Yeah, it could be a rock jetty. Prison yard. Oh yeah. Yeah, I forgot about it. You're right. And we have some rain in the ocean right now, which is cool. That looks weak enough that it wouldn't come on land. No problem, Jen. I would have no choice. Even though I don't like load, I would have no choice but to take my umbrella anywhere I go from tomorrow onwards. So I will have my umbrella from tomorrow. Because I cannot risk doing more damage to my battery pack, because it was damaged slightly. One of the charging ports is not working. Thankfully, the fast charging port on the battery pack is working still. So I can't afford a malfunction again. So I'm gonna have to work with my umbrella. Wait, what bet are they on there? What kind of secret thing is this in chat? What bet you and K-Rich have, Jen? Alright, got you. Oh, wow. Y'all are silly, bro. That's the bet y'all making? You're silly. Fate, I know the feeling, I understand. I wish technology was super advanced where I could send you some of our island warmth over to you guys right now. Because, yeah, these are starting to be your colder months, right? I'm going to be in Scarborough, but at the very end of it, so, like, you see where this very bright light is over there? Very, very bright light on the over the ocean. On the other end, that's where I'll be in the morning. All the way over there to the end of Scarborough. That's where the Coast Guard headquarters is, and where Comforting is. So I'll be over on that end of the island. Yep, Old Milford Road, indeed. Indeed. Hey, a lady song played? Oh no, Miss Lady. Good tiger, baby. Wow, they played this song for like 5 seconds. That's so rude. Oh, there we go. Crown Point should have Juve too. They have their Juve for Carnival Sunday itself here. They do have their own Juve. Oh, I just realized the moon is out. I didn't see it because it's like a crescent at the moment. I don't know if I'll zoom in and show if I could see this for you all. But the moon is actually out. Look at that. There. So that's gonna tell you what phase we're in. Unfortunately, that means we're not gonna get a full moon shot this year in October in Tobago Carnival. So no full moon shot for us this year. Looks like a fingernail. True. Oh my gosh, no way you type Sailor Moon in chat, you're such a nerd. Oh my lord. Yeah, Crown Point doesn't have an official big Juve like Scarborough, but there are like bands that do have Juve in Crown Point. So while it's not like a big thing, you would have to know exactly what the banners have in their Juve and Crown Point. And it's short. It's like 2 hours, 1 hour to 2 hours. So it is unfortunate that Crown Point doesn't have an official Juve like Scarborough does. Seeing that, which is kind of strange, because Crown Point, you have the whole international airport there, and you have like something like 20 or 30% of the whole nation's hotels near the airport. So an opportunity missed, in my opinion. But it is what it is, I guess. True. Well, it's gonna take further years to develop Crown Point because they just did that whole big project with the airport, which looks really good, by the way. The new airport looks amazing. So because they did that big project there in Crown Point, you're gonna barely see new development taking place. It's gonna take a few years for them to start that separate project, because that airport's gonna take up all the attraction and all the praise and stuff. So, that's gonna become the excuse for no new development for like 2 to 5 years. But I have no fear they would develop that for sure. But it's just the time frame that they're gonna do it. The new moon is 3 years old. Oh, that reminds me, I have to buy some beers. I haven't bought a beer. I haven't drank a beer since I've been in Tobago. 2 days now, man. I'm slacking off. It's coming up on 2 full days and I ain't drink a beer yet. I'll fix that. No problem, Sam. Sam, if you go back in the stream like 15 minutes or more. Oh, please, Sam, you guys see that streak in the sky there? You guys see that individual streaking, right? Of the sunset. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, if you go back in the stream 15-20 minutes, Sam, you'll see the sun in between these same clouds and the mountain. It's beautiful. Yep, there's 3. Yeah, it does look sort of pinkish, 3 pink streaks. And then you have the layer of dark orange right underneath. True. It is a mix of a bunch of different colors for real. And as it gets darker, the city lights become more prominent. Alright, let's do a moon pit here as well from, okay, 1 second. Let's do a moon pit here still. Let's see if this will make a good background pit here. Okay, let me just get the moon in the shot there. Half ocean, half city. Alright, let's see if this could work. Even though we don't have a full moon this year for Carnival. See if we could still make something out of this background here. Alright, so one with it in the top left, city. One with mostly ocean. Jen, it is one of my biggest regrets. Not one of my biggest. It's probably the biggest regret I have since I have been streaming Tobago Carnival. This is my 4th year, and out of all 4 occasions, that is my biggest regret. Me not saving that guy's number. I did save it, but I lost it because I changed phones. I forgot to do the thing where you could put your contacts into the cloud. So every time you get a new phone, you don't need to lose numbers. You just need to hook up back to the Samsung cloud and it saves all the numbers. I forgot to do that when I took that guy's number. And that is my singular biggest regret of coming to Tobago and filming Carnival, that I didn't save that food man number properly. I'm so mad. Because if you remember that year, I don't know what was wrong with Tobago, but everything I ate in Tobago that year was terrible or got me sick or was undercooked. Until I eat that man food. Like, he literally saved the Tobago food scene that year. And I lost that man number. Oh, Faith, you're going through daylight savings. Oh yeah, daylight savings is around this time again before it switches back in March or April or whenever it does the next year. I don't think he said his number on the stream. I'd have to go back. I'll definitely have to go back in that Tobago stream 2 years ago and see if he said his number out loud, but I heavily doubt he did say his number out loud, because I usually am good with that stuff and I mute personal information. So, but I'll still check and see in our interaction if he did say his business name or said a number. So I'll have to comb back through that stream and find out. I don't know if I'll meet him again this year, because last year I tried looking for him and he was not by the bank GMMB. He was situated by GMMB and I didn't see him. So hopefully he here this year, but I don't know. It might be a big if. Is that a goat here? Man, that's crazy. Look at waistline. Just passing through to say hi. Hey, Christopher. Welcome, welcome. True. Jenny, I beg you. Oh, you see the ambulance, boy? The ambulance is on the bottom of the street. Yep. Apparently it went for somebody up the hill. It just come off the hill. Alright, so I'm gonna take a small shower there, guys, and go and buy some beers. So I'm gonna leave the stream up for you guys just to take any sights and songs of Scarborough on the hill, and I'll come back in I'll join you back in 20 minutes. So I'll be away for 20 minutes, but yeah, you guys just continue looking, enjoying the view. No, no, not taking you out to buy bears, no. The bears place is just like a minute walk or less from you. I done take a bath. Now to do my base run. I'll put all it back outside. Hey Sheena. Hey Serene, hey. Hey Yolandi. Hey Patricia. Alright. So we're going on by more beers. I'll be back in like 2 minutes. Yeah, true Sheena, the moon legit looks just like that tonight. It's just a cookie. Hi, 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 I'm back. Here, trying to see something crazy. Yeah, Jamil. Oh, you think I'm gonna drink that stock? Ha, funny. Funny, funny, funny. You see, what you don't know is Stag is actually a good mixer. It's a terrible bait, but it's a good mixer. And when you couple it with juice, ooh la la. Yeah. Yeah. Nah, yeah, carib is the vibe, but you must try it sometime. Okay, Rich, if I get a stag again, mix stag with either some sorrel juice, Portugal juice, or fruit punch. See one of those three juices with stag, you'll get a nice bubbly fruity drink. I drink stag as a chaser sometimes. I don't drink stag itself like that. Stag itself, drinking stag itself just tastes like what stag does taste like to me, boy? Stag does taste like you take five rusty nails, right? And you drop it in some rum and alcohol, and then you take the liquid of that rusty rum and alcohol and put it with hold on, let me be careful here. You take that rusty alcohol liquid and then you pair it together with some malt liquid, and that's what stag does taste like to me. No, I'm not a hater, Kirich. That's what Starglass tastes like to me. I'm sure you could find. I'm sure, Kirich, you could find some aggressive abbreviation to how Carbs tastes to your show. But that's how Starglass tastes to me. And I see how some beers just taste better. Super cool. Nothing could help Starboy. Nothing. Carb is Moby without sugar. Nah. No way you just do that, boy. Nah. I'm not taking that one. Nah, that's crazy though. That's crazy. Nah. How much dogs this street really have, boy? Alright, so I'm gonna stay on for like half an hour, guys. I'm gonna stay on for like half an hour and then go whip up something to eat. And then anybody who's now joining, remember, I took the day again off today. I'm resting again, so we're not doing anything tonight. But tomorrow morning, around 4 a.m., we will be inside a Juve. It's not the main Juve, which is Carnival Sunday, but we'll be in a Barnes Juve tomorrow, around 4 o'clock in the morning, so stay tuned for that. We have another double stream tomorrow, of course. Later on in the day, around 5 p.m. is Pan and Powder, which is a glorious event on both islands. So and then of course we will have a double stream on Sunday, which will be the Juve and then the mass part of Carnival. So we have 2 double streams coming up. And plus I need all the rest for Sunday. Sunday's gonna be a long day. Sunday's gonna be a very, very long day. I'll be streaming from 4 till whenever Carnival finishes in the night. Faith, I think that the owner may be using that closet as a storage type unit. So yeah, that's what's happening with that situation there, because there's stuff like equipment and electrical stuff and saws and paintbrush, and so I guess it's it's being used as a storage something. So that's what's going on. Oh, I also found out something ridiculous about where I'm staying. So if we go back to 2 years ago, remember I stayed at some place near Scarborough that the bed was hard, but the place was okay, it was nice, but the bed was super hard and I had to walk along the highway to get to the place. Not the highway last year with the dark street. The previous year, we had to walk along the highway and then turn into an area, and the place was nice, but it had a hard bed. So it turns out, I have discovered that the supermarket I went to buy the bears just now, I recognize it. I'm like, wait, I know the supermarket. When I watch the supermarket, I turn to the left, and there's a street that I recognize. So, this is so stupid. Tobago is really small. So, the supermarket is a legit 15 seconds walk from this apartment here. 15 seconds. So, the side street next to that supermarket, if you were to walk down that side street and walk for like 7 minutes, you would meet the same place I stayed at 2 years ago. It's all connected. And I just watched this and I'm like, what the hell is this? So if I really wanted to not go up this hill, I have the option to just go along the highway, like I did 2 years ago, walk to those apartments I stayed at two years ago, and just walk down the street by the supermarket and just reach here without ever walking up a hill. But it's gonna add on 10 minutes to my time, unfortunately. So it's gonna take like half an hour to reach home here, but as opposed to 20 minutes. But I think I don't know. I don't know if I'll do that. Because I don't mind walking for 10 extra minutes instead of walking up this hill, because this hill is murder. So it's something to think about according to how tired I is. Because I really can't take walking up this hill, boy. So everything just connects. So the place I stayed at 2 years ago is just 7 minutes from here. Oh gosh. Okay, Rich, your bear turned out to be good for something else. These two stark bears came in good for chaser, boy. Yum. Yeah, I can take a car up the hill, but you see, it's according to what time I finish the coverage of these events. If these events finish after 12, it's not gonna have vehicles after 12 to come up the hill here. And the price to come up the hill is like $35 TT, which is like $5 US. That's not really a problem. That's not a big problem. Paying $5 US to travel 2 minutes. But that's a small thing. Depending on who we are, that's a small thing. But it's the timing. As if they'll be there. Because I don't know what time them drivers just lock off. And it's so dumb. It's so dumb how hills does work. If this was a flat road, you know I could walk from Scarborough to this place in like 6 minutes. That's how Hills does catch you. Hills is a scam. Because it right there, Scarborough right there. It's 6 minutes normal walking if I didn't have to walk up a hill. But because there's a hill, it's taking 20 and 25 minutes to reach here. Which is so sad. I don't know, Hills is like a ploy to get you healthy or something. I'll show you how unfit it is. That's what Hills is. Hills were created to show humans that they're unfit. Stag is the best bear, nah ma, but sorry boy dog boy. I know you was a good human being and we vibe and thing and you buy my car, but I can't agree with you about saying Stag is the best bear. That I ain't too sure about that, buddy. I don't know, you must try and look at all these Stag drinkers and see how the personality is. You never notice how Stag drinkers' personality is. They're all aggressive people who just want to fight you down and they're kind of mentally unstable. You never noticed that about Stag drinkers before? Man with ride. Big ride, big ride. Hey, I remember this with them. Big ride with them. We had the best personality. Yeah. I had a cough with that one, boy. Ma, when next you pulling through, boss? When next you visiting? Oh, okay, Richard, song just like Sheena there, boy. Artist or Mini. That's something Sheena's always talking about. I feel like I need fat, boy. I hearing this fat music clear, boy. Some free food. I was storming an event and getting free food, boy. You know, I've never been away from the island for Christmas. Around Christmas time. How Christmas does be away, Bob? How the Christmas atmosphere does be abroad? Christmas has never caught me out of the island before. Not all that special here. Damn. Nothing like home. Damn. You ever been to a super boring party where people just talk even though they have music played but nobody answer? That's like, damn! What the heck? You're making this thing sound bad, boy. Not good. I work every Christmas. I mean, I work every Christmas 2 year long. It's what I prefer to do. I prefer to go out and work events for Christmas because people in the West normally invite all their family members and business partners and stuff that have a eat up for Christmas time. So I normally work Christmas Eve and Christmas Day too. So that's what I prefer. And it'll be nice, it'll be a vibe. But I would guess Christmas always a watered down version of the celebrations you're used to in Trinidad, I guess. Or the eat ups you're used to here. And people who just storm your house to come and eat for Christmas time and stuff. So I guess you wouldn't have much of that over there. Trini Christmas is the best. Would. I mean, I'm not a Christmas person, so. But I understand the sentiments. I understand the sentiment. Even though I'm not a Christmas fan, I do get why people enjoy it. And the one thing I do like about Christmas is I do like seeing the houses and them light up. Put lights and stuff and the cooler temperatures. Oh boy. I'm so happy. December is one of the cooler months of Trinidad and Tobago. So, see December into January, it's amazing. Sometimes a cold front would roll off the US into the Caribbean, and then it would reach us. And it's like, it's such a wonderful feeling to be like 20 degrees Celsius, 19 degrees Celsius in the country. There's nothing quite like the US sneezing at us. Nothing quite like it. So December, January is appreciated for the cold fronts that has reached into the Caribbean. I know for all of that means snow, blizzards, really cold temperatures in the negatives, but just letting y'all know, you all suffering does help us in the Caribbean here to cool down. So if you all could keep suffering, you know, just a little bit longer, we do appreciate the temperatures in December and January. Just know you're doing the Caribbean a good part by freezing, okay? Just know that. Hey, Summer. Bro, I do love a black cake. Oh my god. I do love a black cake and I do love a ginger beer. Watch now, Faith. If your ginger beer don't burn my throat, it's not a good ginger beer, and I'll let you know your ginger beer was ass. I don't afraid to tell people that the ginger beer is nonsense. If your ginger beer don't tickle the back of my throat and burn a little bit, you ain't make a good ginger beer. People make a watery ginger beer. People make a sweet one with no burn. People make a one that burn with no taste. But you see, you make a proper ginger beer that has your spices, your cardamom, your clove, and it burn your throat. Mm, Nothing quite like a gingerbread that is burning. I love the black cake that you can taste the alcohol a little bit. You have your little fruits in it. And once you don't put the raisins with the watch now, it have a special place in hell for people who just leave the butt of the raisin, that seed, in and you bite into the black cake. You see people who just do that, special place in hell. I know cleaning the raisins is a time consuming process. Believe me, I get it. I make black cake already. I know if you're cleaning the raisins from scratch, it's had an individual take a knife and cut off this and I know. But you see when I skip that process and I bite it into your black cake and I hear crunch, it's fight. It's immediate fight. I can't handle that. I can't be biting into a black cake and hearing crunch. That does get me angry. And who just put nuts and nonsense in the black cake? Nuts don't belong in black cake. I don't know how much time I have to say this. Don't put nuts in your black cake. One slice of it and you're drunk? Damn, Jen. Now, once your black cake have a good amount of alcohol, it don't need to be an alcoholic black cake, but you know, once you could at least taste it, you know it there, that's good. I prefer it on the... I prefer your black cake to be a little bit above... A little bit wrong wet, but not sappy, if you understand what I mean. I don't like a sappy black cake, but you know, just under that. Nah. People who does wet the black cake with punching, you wet your black cake with either cherry brandy or white oak. Wetting your black cake with punching is a crime, but they're trying to kill somebody out here. Oh yes. My auntie used to make a black cake I said, come on, she pointed around like nobody business at all. Tell her auntie kid that nothing, Drunk cake. A whole bottle of VAT 19? Oh boy. I'll help him make the ginger beer. I just make ginger beer from scratch, and it's actually a really nice process, but you have to be careful of doing it, right? So on one hand, you put some ginger. You put some ginger, water, and sugar in a jar, and keep feeding that jar with sugar every day for like a week until it starts to ferment and stuff, right? And then probably on day 6, you make your batch of ginger in a pot. You chip up your ginger, put it in a pot to boil, let it simmer, let it draw out. You put your sugar in there, make it like a normal ginger drink. Then you put that in a jar on one of them bottles with the cork it just pop off. And then you put the ginger that was sorry. Right, you put the ginger that was fermenting for 6-7 days in that separate jar. You throw out the liquid in that ginger juice that you make on the pot, and you leave that there for a further 2-3 days. And that fermentation does carbonate your whole ginger beer drink there. So you get your carbonated ginger beer soda. And I just make that every year. Hey Salim, where are my other guests? There is one person in the downstairs apartment, and my other guest is arriving tomorrow night. They're arriving tomorrow night to come here where I am. And 4 of them are in Crown Point, so. Scarborough is pretty. Oh, we have to find where they move the Welcome to Tobago sign. I remember that. Passing through this here for ginger beer? Yes. Yeah. Since I found out, well, I researched it because I always wanted to make my own ginger beer, because it's one product I'm addicted to. You see ginger beer? I could unhealthily drink 1 liter or 2 liters of ginger beer in one day. I love ginger beer, so I wanted to learn how to make it, and I feel like once or twice, and then the 3rd batch I make in my life, it was perfect. So since then I've been making my own ginger beer like that and carbonating it, so I don't need to go to no store and buy ginger beer and all kind of thing. And making black cake is a process too, but I was unaware, right? So this is what I did. When I was doing my fruit soaking, I used to just soak my fruits for like 2 months, right? Or like 3-4 months. The longest is 6 months of soaking your fruits. Until I started talking to other people many years ago to find out a lot of people don't soak the fruits for 3 years, 4 years. Some woman I meet says she's soaking fruit for 5 years and she just add on every year, and I like, you soaking your fruit for years? What? And I like, that's crazy to me that you have your fruits there soaking in a jar for like 2, 3, 4 years is crazy. But I understand you're dealing with alcohol and stuff, so you don't really expect them things to spoil or taste better or whatever. And the fruit cake that tastes good, so I guess it was alright. But just hearing something sit down there for years will have your mind like, wait, what? You have a jar with fruits and alcohol, sit down for 4 years? That's crazy. Yeah, summer rose. They use black. That's a very famous given away cake for weddings. They serve the black cake with a very thick white icing on top of it. It's always a thick white icing. It's almost like leather. But yeah, it's very popular to give away Trinidad black cake for weddings. Very, very popular. Any time of year. Yeah, the soak mine Salim, but 4 or 5 years, dog? Nah, boy. Nah, Salim. I just soak my fruits that long. Alright, see you at 4, Yolanda. See you at 4. No, yeah, I get blending the fruits, but like it's just the time frame that I didn't know Trinidadians just soak the fruits for so long. I did not realize, and it was so crazy to learn some of my people or the parents soaking fruits that sit down in a giant dark cupboard for years. Because no one like the whole fruits we would use. We used to soak our fruits for a year, and then when Christmas time comes, we pull it out and we don't make it. It's still here for the next year. Goodness. No summer rose. I'm not going to Crown Point. I'm going to the end of Scarborough to do a juve. We're going to cover juve around 4 tomorrow morning. So, and to anybody who just came in, not stick around, but join me for 4 a.m. tomorrow. We'll be going live for a juve at the end of Scarborough. Okay, let's see. Brandon, in my time, we had to pound the dry ginger in a wood and mortar. That's a real hot tasting ginger beer. I have a mortar and pestle. I don't use it really that often, but I understand the days of mortar and pestle. And actually, Faith, sometimes the old method is still the best. Is that a boat coming in? Sometimes the old method is still the best, because there's some things that we have new machines for that it just doesn't quite hit the same. And I'll bring back a thing from the olden times, because I know I'm still young-ish. I'm 33, right? But I was still born in the 90s and experienced most in the 90s. And let me tell you, I haven't tasted a better ice cream than those ice creams that they would make in that wooden bucket thing that you would put ice around and salt and put a container in the middle with your cream and your sugar and your fruit or choice of fruit, and you make ice cream from scratch. I have never tasted a better ice cream than from that thing. And I've made ice cream from a small boy like that, in that bucket where you salt and you put your stuff in the middle, and you keep turning, your arm hurting you, but you're turning and you're making ice cream. You see that? I haven't tasted a better ice cream than that before. So sometimes the old things are better, but it's just a lot of work. So as you could see, guys, the same thing I told you. This is the port right here. That's how close we are to Tobago. The port of Tobago. We have a boat coming in. So all those people coming for Tobago Carnival. So we're in prime position to see anybody coming into the country right here. Hey, Mr. Max Time Tobago has like 4 different fetes going on tonight. I can't remember the name of all of them, but yeah, there are 4 individual fetes happening. 1 in Scarborough, 1 in Crown Point, well, 2 in Crown Point, 1 in Scarborough, 1 in Mount Lambert, and probably have smaller events going on throughout the country. How's your pastel making? I can make a good pastel, however, Jen, in my opinion, pastels, it takes too much time to make versus consuming it. You could finish a pastel in 3-4 bites, so in my opinion, it's not really enjoyable or worth it for me to make pastel. And the only reason I say that is because versus, I mean, a pastel takes about cooking time, which is not long, but versus how quickly it disappears, it's too much effort. So I tend not to make pastel anymore, but it's good because I do it from scratch. You know, you do your cornmeal and everything, you use your chicken or your pork, you season up pork, and then you have the banana leaves, because I have banana trees, and you use the pastel press that you squeeze down, and then you boil or steam or whatever. Like, all of that is too much work for the output of eating and disappearing in like a minute or two. Like, it's too much work. It's too much work. So while I could make a pastel, I just don't. I rather just support my friends who does make pastel and buy it and eat. I'm not able with all of that drama. So yes, I don't know which boat this is. That might be the ATP James, the one we came on two nights ago. But it arrived in Tobago the same time we came, around 7:30. Oh, a Newport is opening tomorrow. Ooh. Okay, summer. That's vibes. That's vibes, summer. That's vibes. Alright, so we welcome in probably what, 300, 400, 500 trainees to Tobago tonight. They just arrived on the ATP James that rolling in right there behind the trees, as they have just arrived to Tobago. Alright, so we see numbers in the live going up. Just in case any of you are new or now coming in, we're gonna go live tomorrow. We are streaming a juve, not the main juve, but a juve from a carnival band they're having right here in Scarborough. So stick around for 4 p.m. We'll be doing a live, and then we'll have pan and powder later tomorrow. So we have a double stream tomorrow, and then on Sunday we'll be streaming the official juve. And then later on Sunday, we'll be streaming the Parade of the Bands, the big Bacchanal Carnival. So we have 2 double streams, one tomorrow, one Sunday. Oh, Sheena, I don't suppose you tasted ice cream homemade like that, have you? Where you actually do it from the bucket that is salt. I doubt you've had ice cream like that. But I wouldn't forget your umbrella. Good night, Brandon. Enjoying you alive. Hey, Annette. Appreciate that. Nope. Yeah, I figured it, Sheen. I figured. I saw some fireworks happening last night right after I ended the stream. I guess that was probably from the Titans. No, not yesterday. The night before. I guess it was from the Titan show. Actually, you know what? Let me extend the stream to 30 more minutes. So 8 o'clock I'll hop off, which is in like 34 more minutes. Why not? It'll be weird leaving at 7:26. So let's continue to hang out, chill, just vibe. I think I'll buy an energy drink for Sunday. I'll buy a Monster Mango Loco again, because that's gonna be a lot of sun. There's gonna be a lot of sun I'll be taking in on Sunday afternoon to stream that carnival. So I'll definitely walk with a Monster energy drink and probably like 5 bottles of sparkling water to prepare. Yeah, I think that's the plan, because I'm gonna need it. And I'll probably walk with my seat as well. Well, let me show you guys. So some people have pointed out to me about this folding chair thing that was selling on Charlotte Street, and yeah, it's really cool. It's really cool. I have to admit, it was like 75 TT dollars for it. And let me just show you. This is a really good buy. So your boy Brandon wouldn't have to stand up 10 hours again in events and how to be, walking home with weary feet. This is what I got. So you see how compact it is when it's folded in, and look at this. And it's a good height too, so I feel like I'm doing a product review. Look at it. So yeah, your boy bring he portable folding seat over to Tobago, so this should help with the long hours faced in streaming from now. Like I said, it folds up so nice, and it has a little handle, so I could always strap it to my belt, my pants belt, and walk around with it. And what would you rate this product, sir? I will rate it a 8 out of 10. It almost looks like a disc. Yes. When it's folded up, it does look like a disc. I would rate it 10 out of 10 if it was on the... I don't know if you've ever seen, Sheena, those umbrella chairs, where when you compact it, it's literally an umbrella. But when you open it out, you could sit and it has a backrest. Those seats, that looks fire. But yeah, that chair is surprisingly sturdy there. It's surprisingly sturdy. Good night, Summer. Nah. I'm a 100% loser folding chair umbrella thingy. I could see it. I could see myself losing that. And then the new phrase gonna be, guys, you'll never guess what happened on stream. I lost my folding umbrella chair. Could you imagine the backlash? K-Rich is gonna be up my butt for that. So I rather not lose a folding umbrella chair now, boy. No problem, perfect transformation, no problem. Now these little devices that they have now really they really do come in handy, I must admit. They really do come in handy. They really try to make stuff easy access and more lazy for people. Like imagine a folding chair or folding umbrella seat. Innovations are needed. There are a couple things that I want to get. Like I still have to buy, there's a small attachment for your phone, right? And on the attachment is a small umbrella, a little bit bigger than those cocktail umbrellas you see that you put in drinks, cocktails. But it's a nice attachment that goes at the top of your phone, and it's an umbrella for your phone to guard against sun and rain. That I have to get that next. I haven't really checked on Amazon for it yet. I haven't really checked online for it yet, so I don't know if it will be on Amazon, but I've seen it around. I've seen some streamers away with it, so I really want to get one of those. See, innovation is great. A whole umbrella for your phone, you know. It's so hilarious, but it's needed. So I'll do that because we do, in the field of streaming in the elements, we do suffer from overheating. Because in Trinidad sun we live in, on the sun in the equator now, so we just overheat our devices. So that umbrella for your phone is the next thing I'd get. And I probably have to buy a next battery pack too, because this one here, it has gotten wet twice and I lost one of the charging ports for it. So I'll probably have to get the next charger and battery pack. But I'll make sure to do all of those things before Carnival in Trinidad next year. Hey, Margaret, girl, good night, Margaret, good night, good night. Yes, I am enjoying my time in Tobago, must admit, must admit. I always do enjoy Tobago. Hope everything's good there in Trinidad. So just keeping you up to date, Margaret. 4 a.m. tomorrow, we'll be streaming a Juve, not the main Juve of Tobago that Sunday, but you'll be doing a band having their Juve tomorrow morning. And anybody else who hasn't been here for that announcement, join us for tomorrow, 4 a.m. We'll be streaming a Juve here. So we'll be having a double stream tomorrow. Juve, then Pan and Powder later on. Sunday's another double stream, Tobago official Juve and Tobago official Mass. So we have double streams coming up Saturday and Sunday. So stay tuned for that. So those of you who need to get a rest, don't force to stay up. Make sure go get a rest. Join us for that. Oh, by the way, Margaret, if you don't want this name because it's showing your whole name here for the YouTube chat, if you're cool with it, you could leave it alone. But Margaret, is a way to change your name back to Princess Margaret that you had before, if you would be more comfortable with that. Because YouTube changed everybody's name, as I have been saying for the last few days. So if you want to go back to Princess Margaret, you could ask K-Rich or anybody to how to change your name if you want. Only if you want. But if you're comfortable with your name here, that's cool too. True. Oh yes, true. Good night to everybody watching on a flat screen TV. I'm sure there's a couple people, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people, I'm sure, out of the 35 locked in or watching on a flat screen. So hi to you guys. I know you guys just chilling and enjoying the sights and songs. Hi K-Rich's mom if you're watching on the TV right now. So there's a couple people just chilling right now. So good night to you guys. I hope you guys are having a good night. Good. So I could tell that she answered. Yeah, wonderful. Alright. How's everybody day been, by the way? How's everybody day been? What did you guys have for lunch on this Friday? Yeah, Sheena, we love to see it. Is it jumbo shrimp, Sheena, or small shrimp? Okay, so Mob, hear this, right? So I don't know what you typed dog in response to. I don't know if it was because the dogs was barking, you typed dog. But I had asked a question what everybody eat and you replied dog. So I'm gonna take it as you ate dog today, boss. Cause is that rain? Because that's what I see in the chat. So Mob, if you eat dog today, I don't know what to tell you, boss. You had pilau? Ew. Nasty, ew, nasty. Very nasty. I'm so sorry you had to endure eating pilau, darling. No one should have to eat pilau against the will. That's so terrible. You make curry shrimp and dumplings? Wait, Jenny, could I invite my boy? Provision and saltfish dinner. Grandma say hi and you forget her. Wait, Jay Blackman, who are you? Watching from Brooklyn. Hey, Gilligan. Hey, welcome, welcome. Oh, Alright, no problem, Kirach. Hey, Combo, you still around, boss? What the hell is this? Combo, you still making music or the days of that finish? You still, wow. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. It's been quite a few years for real. I think you were here, yeah, you were here pretty early on, like what, 2017, 2018 combo? I remember you from a while ago, so you've been here for quite a while. Yeah, those days were those days were long gone, man. I don't really miss them, to be honest. They are a part of the channel, but like I don't really miss those days. Everything has its time, and that's long gone. I have no clue what boat this is that's coming in here. This may be the third, this may be a cargo ship. This may be the third one that they enlisted to help with the travel of the country, but I could be wrong. I don't know what boat this is coming into the port now. Yeah, that is a boat. It's coming in so slow. Also, okay, that is not the commands. That's not the commands list that you're using from. Those commands you're typing, from years ago that has nothing to do with the channel as of late. Those commands are like 6-7 years old. The commands you're using is exclamation command without the S, not commands. That commands gives you the list of everything ever created for the channel. Damn, this boat take like 10 minutes just to turn right there and back into the port. Damn. I wonder if I still have the vessels up. Now that music you hear in the background, that is a next fed that just started. The music we were saying all the time, that event finished half an hour ago. So this is a new event playing further. This is in Mount Lambert. Alright guys, it's around 8 p.m. Looking to end off here again. Be seeing you guys very very soon. Enjoy the rest of your nights. And yeah, we're nearing the main attraction in Tobago now. This is where the high point of everything begins. From the morning onwards. This is all where it all starts to go uphill. Hey Hayden, damn. Guess I'm gonna say good night as soon as you came, so good night. Good night everybody, good night Hayden. We're gonna be seeing you in the mornings. Have a good rest. No, apparently we didn't feel that too much in Tobago. So it seems that Trinidad just experienced an earthquake. Interesting. Felt nothing here in Tobago. But yeah. Good night, stay safe. Those are just happy jitters, so